Yeah, there's going to be murders, isn't there? You know what I mean? What's happened actually, I've got it a little bit mixed up, but I'll tell a little bit more of the story to try and bring it round to it again, yeah? The nurse said, look, you've been shot and all this, that and the other. And the old Bill come to my house and anyway, but I wouldn't open the door, shut that way. I said, no, I'm okay, mate. It's not a shot. It's I've had a row with some people and they've gone and this, that and the other. Anyway, they wiped their mouth of it. They knew what was going on. They just wiped their mouth of it, yeah, because Mickey Johnson, the old man, he's already been in Kingston Police Station and he's jumped over the counter to have a go at the old Bill where they got his daughter in there over a charge, yeah. His daughter come to my house, like smashing all the windows. And the old Bill took her, right? And the old man, I phoned the old man up. I said, look, I ain't going round there, you go round there. And the old man went round there. The old man went round there. And because there's something been going on with women, that they've been getting all of you, raped a few women or whatever, and it's come down to Kingston Police Station. The old man's gone in there and gone mad. You let my fucking daughter out and all this, that and the other. Eventually let him out. They shit themselves, yeah? Not shit themselves, but they knew there was going to be aggro if they don't, you know. But she goes round home, and anyway. So, me, I mean, you know, me, I tell you the story happened now, like I just told you the one about the cat, the dog, and all this, that, and the other. I'm in the hospital, I come home, boss, the old Bill wiped their mouth, yeah? So now, because of what the old man's done to me, I'm thinking, well, so he's getting away with too much, the old man. You know what I mean? I'm not having it, mate. And being a bit of a nut, I walks round, my Danny's there, walks round the house, I walk round the house, my Danny's car's there, the old man's car's there, BMW. A big 5 Series, a nice one. I go round with a big carving knife, yeah? And I sharpened it all up, yeah? And I've done the tyres on his car, 2 tyres this side, he can't see me. And I cut the roof of the BMW, I must be mad, and done the tyres. I must be off my fucking nut, you know what I mean? This is my girlfriend. I eventually get home and all this, that and the other, and the phone goes in the morning. You done the car, I know it was you, and this is my Danny. You done the car, I know it's you, you better get back together again. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, so that's cost me right for you, new tyres, new roof for the old, and new tyres for the old man. You know what I mean? It's mad, and all the things you do when you're really pissed off, you know. So the old man now he wants it with me. He wants it bad, right? He wants it bad. So what's happened with me, right? Because I walked down the road and look into the house. I'm going to tell you what happened. I looked into the house, yeah, and he's with these people, and I give it that the last portion of that. And he comes out, but he comes out with a short coat on, and it's dusk and it's warm, yeah? So why has he got that coat on? Well, as I'm walking down, he's shouting out, and I turn around, bang! It goes by me like a jet rocket, mate. And if he had 2 eyes, he'd have blew my head off, you know what I mean? But he hit me in the arm, and I fell down on the floor. And I got up, I had to get up very, very quick. He just grazed my arm, but the power of it knocked me on the floor. So I got up and I'm sort of like running, walking as like, you know, short, fast sort of run, walk sort of thing. I'm going past this Indian shop, there's a guy coming out with a little bag of food, right? And as he crosses the road, he gets near me, I push him out of the way, and Mickey must have thought I said something to him, yeah? So Mickey thinks he's with me. So he puts a gun in the guy's mouth, the guy's shitting himself. Now Mickey's in trouble because the guy's going to call the police. So Mickey runs up the road, I go to my car, get something, and I'm firing at Mickey now. Anyway, eventually I get in the car and drive off, yeah? And my daddy's phoning me up, are you hit? You been hit and turn all that, you okay? I said, it's a bit late now, Dan, the trouble you caused, you know what I mean, you and your old man. And asking me now, but I've been hit in the shoulder. You know, anyway, I'm home, yeah? So a couple of days, the old Danny Stalls stays around the house, yeah, her mum and dad's. I'm really pissed off, you know, so pissed off, yeah, you wouldn't believe. So now the old man has really got it in for me, big time. He's really got it in for me, yeah. Honestly, he really, really has. I mean, I know that any time now he's going to come for me again. So I come out of the house, and he's saying to me, he's going to do me, this, that, and the other. He ain't in the van. He's got to be somewhere else, right? And I know he's that he kept on, and all of a sudden I see him. I jumped over the thing, got what I got, and I went round the other side of the park. He never seen me. Went round the other side of the park. I jumped over the park fence, went through the park, jumped out the other part of the fence, and come up slowly to his motor and let it go, bang, 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 you know. And they was gone. They was gone like rockets, mate. I never hit no one, but it was enough that I was shooting like a lunatic, yeah. And they gone, yeah. But I knew that I'm in deep, deep trouble. You know what I mean? I've got to be so careful. Now they want me, mate. They want me bad. You know what I mean? I think, what am I going to do? So the only thing I could do, right, is to leave the house. Is to leave it. I've got to leave it and go. Yeah. So anyway, I goes to the gym. My mate Gary Francis, he's there. I told him what happened. He went, "Oh, you better come. You better go back. Well, get a flat or something, mate, because they're going to do you." Yeah? I went, I know. I was looking after a geezer called Nick, right? And I was looking after him, but not only was I looking after him for them other people, I was giving him gear, right? And he's on the snozzle, but he went around my Danny's house with her mum. I don't know what was going on, but he knocks at my door. No one knocks at my door, all was on the back. But he knocks at my door and looks out, and it's him. I go downstairs, "What do you want?" He threw the thing at me, threw the little bag at me, bump. And he went, "No, that's too strong." And he went, yeah. I thought, there's something dodgy going on there, something not right, you know. So now I've got the car, I'm looking for him everywhere, I'm looking for where his flat is, everything. I'm gonna hurt him because I'm thinking there's something dodgy going on. I'm looking everywhere for him, I can't find him. He's disappeared. He knows he's done something, he's disappeared, right? But I ain't forgot it, mate. He's in trouble, yeah. If I get hold of him, he's in serious shit. But he lives in Phelan Boyce, Epping. So he's miles out of the way. He don't live there, but his mum and dad lives there, and he'd be around there somewhere, yeah. So all of a sudden I think to myself, I've got to go. So I go to Brentford Docks, Brentford, yeah. I get a place out in Brentford, and and that's the time I get on the crack. And I can't help it. I met a guy as I'm walking through the docks. I see this black guy, and I went, I can't. I look at him, I can't remember. Is it the guy? No, it can't be. And I said to you, Compton? And he went, yeah. And I've known him years. He comes from Brixton. He's a right dangerous guy. You know what I mean? He got 12 shots of shooting people. He's mad, nutty. I went, yeah, I just moved in up the thing. And he said, come and see her. And he come up and see me, and he gave me a pipe. No, sorry, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's right. He come up and see me, and he's talking to me, and this, that, and the other. He said, "You've got a bit of money." I said, "Yeah, I'll take that." Give him some money. He was gone. And that night, I just fancied a woman. So I've had enough, I phoned this bird up. And she got me, she come over my place, right? And she had a little MG sports car, and she come over my place. I had a good night with her, you know what I mean? Give coke, and I was out my nut, wasn't I? So she said that she's got two girls, one Brazilian bird and her sister. I said, yeah, they do get them. So I phoned up the agency, and this Brazilian bird, it wasn't an agency, it was fucking ordinary phone number, Anyway, this bird started talking like a Brazilian bird, right? So the bird that I had that night, she come over with the sister of this girl. Yeah, the sister was a girl that I happened to know later on. Do you know what I mean? Get to know her really well. They come up, and all of a sudden she said, "I've got a surprise for you." Right? And she does the lift, and the bird comes up. It's all done for me. Thinking the bird comes up with a fur coat on, and she opens her first coat. She's got red bra, red suspenders, a lot. She said, "Salt, mate." I couldn't believe it. And they come in my house, and they're on the gear. I'm having the go, I'm having the laugh, I'm having another game. And then Compton comes in. He comes in, and he thinks he said, come, he took my girl, and he went with him, and they come back with gear. But they come back with crack. And they give me a pipe, you know, a big bottle with a hole in the side with a pen in it, and sort of a thing on top, with hole punching in it, silver paper, and a bit of tobacco. I was bored in the world. I loved it, and I was gone. It cost me a fortune. I was on it for ages. And then Danny phoned me up and said, "You're okay?" I said, "Yeah." Well, he said, "You got money for me or what?" I said, "I had to give her money. I'm coming. That's what you do, innit?" I said, "Yeah, I've got money for you." I said, "I'll come over and give it you." "No, don't come over, because the old man's looking for some people, mate. He's like, they're going to take you away, love." You know what I mean? So that even made things worse, you know what I mean? I thought I couldn't believe it. So I went and met her. I'm sitting down in the cafe, and she's talking to me. She said, "Listen, you're very lucky, yeah. You're very lucky, Ray." I said, "Why am I lucky?" "Because the old man was with Jimmy Moody, you know, and Jimmy had just done. This is about the same time I was with Danny. Got old with Danny in 92, 91, 92. So 93 he got shot, yeah." And she said, "You're lucky that because Jimmy Moody would have took you out, way, spaced you out. His geezer's a nut." I know you fucking right about no Jimmy Moody, but when I sort of read it and see it, I thought, the old bum went a bit, you know what I mean? So we're talking in the cafe, and I'm going, "Look, you know, what's the problem with the old man?" He said, "Well, you know, you bashed him up, and then he shot at him." I said, "Yeah, but he was going to kill me. Yeah, well, he wanted to kill me. What's going on?" "Yeah, but it's my dad, and, you know, like, his proper face, and he ain't happy." I mean, fuck him anyway. So she's in the cab, I'm in the cab, so I get in the car and I go, yeah. And me, Compton, and the women have a right good time with I'm out my nut all the time. And then I get a phone call, and it's from the father-in-law. It's from Mickey Johnson again, isn't it? I can't believe it. "What do you want?" I said, "You know, how'd you get my number?" He went, "My daughter gave me. I want to talk to you." He went, you still in contact, you know, with them people?" I went, "Listen, let me tell you something." "Yes, I am." Right. He went, "Well, look, come on, let's get back together again. Come back home, you'll be all sweet." I said, "You think I'm mad? You think I want to come back home? I know you're going to put me away, Mick. I know you're going to put me away. I know it, mate. I know it. You know, and I ain't going to chance that. It's as easy as that. I ain't going to chance it." He went, "Come back." I went, "No, I'm not gonna chance it. You could, you know, you might fucking do me, mate." Anyway, so all of a sudden, sorry, I've got this a bit upside down. So I'm with Mickey, and I'm on the phone with him, and he said, "Come up." I said, "No, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back, Mickey. I know what's going to go on. I know you're going to try and take me out, mate, and I ain't going to come back. You know, and don't forget, Danny's your daughter, and I've got a baby there, boy. You know what I mean? Leave it out, you know." "No, I promise. And I couldn't take a chance. So I see more people, and I got bits and pieces, but I didn't get what I got because I went to what happened. My mate Mickey, other Mickey, he went to Paris, and I went over to Paris to see him, and I was arranging to get this and get that. But when he see the state of me, he knew something wasn't right. I went over there, I had a leather jacket on and all that, and he looked at me, he went, "You on drugs, ain't you?" I went, "No, I ain't." I said, "Look at the state here." He said, "You got one button on your leather jacket. Look at the state here. Look at your shoes. Look at you. What you want, mate?" And I went, "I'm not Mick." He said, "What you want?" I said, "I'm taking it." He said, "No, you're not. You're on something heavy. Show me your hands." I showed him my hands, and when you're on that stuff, you burn your fingers, your thumb, and all that game. You know what I mean? He went, "You're on that gear, mate." He said, "Look, I'm telling you something, right? I can't really have you around me, mate. You know what I mean? I don't want you around me. You're dangerous." I went, "Leave off." He said, "I don't want you around me. I really don't want you around me. I can't have it. I can't hack it." I went, "Oh, fuck." You know, I was like, I couldn't believe it, mate. I was like, thing. So I went, I went away, and I went away and trained. I trained and trained and trained and trained and trained. Swimming, I can't swim. I can't swim, you know. But I went tried to go swimming. Breaststroke, I do a whip breaststroke. But I kept doing whip, a little whip, a length, a whip, yeah, little whips. Kept doing it. Kept running, training, and it took me what 3 months to get back to what I was like. I phoned him up when I was to see him, and he said, "Yeah, all right. I'll give you some bits and pieces." So it gave me some things, right? I got hold of the old man and give it some stuff to the old man. And believe it or not, the old man was all right, mate. He was good. He was really, really good. And then just things went boss-eyed. I got involved with other little things, and I was selling the little ones, the double dubs and the dubs and all this crap, yeah. I had hundreds of them, thousands, and selling them and meeting, giving the money, yeah. Wow. I had to go and meet my mate at his bird's house in Chiswick, Mickey's bird's house in Chiswick. And I went there with an old boy, and I used to have a bleeper. I put the bleeper in the car, I went and walked to the thing, but I had a load of little things in the car. I said, leave them in the car, I ain't walking about them, leave them. When I need them, I'll come and get them. Because I don't want to walk down the road with that lot, you know. But as I'm walking down the road, I see a car parked up, a sports car, an MG, I forget what it's called now, but got these guys in the boot of the car, and they're looking at something, yeah. But they got a Hoover, and they're looking in the Hoover. I mucked this thing up a little bit, but it doesn't matter. It's just it put it all together, yeah. It's a Hoover in a Hoover, and what it was about a week before that, I got a guy that is absolutely mustard on them things, and he can talk to them people, right? And he knows their numbers and everything. So I got hold of him, and I went up with Mickey and his bird and all that, and we were in the flat having a good time and a drink. I said, listen to this, right? So my mate, he said, listen. He said to Mickey, he said, do me a favour. Drive down the road at a certain place as fast as you can. As fast as you can. You know, why? He said, fast as you can. He says, well, I want you pulled up, I want our bill to pull you over. So he's in Chiswick, he's driving like a lunatic. The old thing comes up, car comes up, whoa, pull over, pulls over. And Mom, don't we get ruined the flat, listening to all this crap, yeah? So when he comes back, we play it for him. You know, we've got it recorded, we know we're going to play it for him. And they pull him over and they go and give him his name and everything, got his name and this, that and the other. And he's in trouble. He thinks he's going to get done with speeding, drunk and driving and licence and all this shit, everything, yeah? He's driving a Porsche. So all of a sudden, the old Bill's gone, 1 minute to Mickey, walk away, and you could hear the guy saying, you could hear the old Bill saying, because my mate can listen to him, they're going, walk away, target, and they walked away. And they're talking on the thing, and they let him go, because he's a target, they want him. So now when Mickey comes back to the house, we play it for him. Now he knows it's on top for him, but he don't realise they're across the road. I'll take a load of clothes in to Val. I'll take all the clothes into Val, getting all this cheap clothes, but expensive gear, you know what I mean? You know, Jules Armani and all this sort of Gucci's and everything. I'm taking it all to her, yeah? So Anyway, they're looking in the car. I'm walking down the road. Sorry, it's a bit mixed up here. I'm walking down the road. I ain't got nothing on me. Not a thing. Not a bleep. Not money. Nothing. I'm walking down the road. I see these two guys in the car. I wonder what they are. They're looking into a Hoover, yeah? So as I walk into the house, I knock the door. The front door's open. But I walk in. There's a door leading up to a flat. But it don't go inwards because of the stairs. It comes out. So when I hit it, the door come out. As the door come out, the old door come behind me, boom, comes to my nut, up, come down the stairs, comes to my nut, custom excise, took me upstairs. I couldn't believe it, mate. What's going on? There's all guns there and they say it's the customs house, yeah? Oh, well, what is going on here? So on the way there, I can hear all bleepers in the back of the car. Bleep, 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 all that shit. But they ain't got my bleeper because my bleeper's in the car with my pal. I'm gone to customs house and they kept me there, and in the end, I had to let me go. They had nothing at all on me. I got nothing on sweet. All I am is a bodyguard, even though there's a lot of people getting in trouble over this, yeah? But I'm gone. I can't believe it, right? And then the old man is giving me grief because I'll give him something and he ain't paying me for it, right? He's got some what's going on and he ain't paid me because all that lot have been nicked. He ain't paid me. I want my money. He's took 30 off me. I want my money. Yeah, because this money now is my money, but it ain't mine, it's their money. Fucking hell, I have trouble, don't I? So the old man now, he's giving me bits and pieces at a time, but I'll give him these little things to sell too. The little things, right? So he's had loads of them. Oh, I can't believe it, man. So I think, oh, what's going on now? Anyway, I'm at home, everything's sweet. I'm still worried about the old man coming back, trying to put one in me and all that, this, that and the other. One morning I heard big noises, right? My dogs are going mad. Dogs in the big bull mastiffs in the house, going mad. Everything's crazy, yeah? What the fuck's going on now? There's these two guys walks up my stairs, open my sliding doors, but they can't get in because the gates are shut. But somehow I've got a big set of scales on my kitchen units. I've got massive units in this kitchen, yeah. And they're trying to get these scales off with a lump iron, right? Because they know my keys are kept in the scales. I'll come down the stairs, I'll see them and chase them out with baseball bats. They went mad, gone, they was gone. I thought, what's going on? The people now trying to get into my house. What's going on? Yeah, but they're gone, these people. Anyway, so I then go down, I then buy a caravan where is it? Something Farm, yeah? Church Farm, Chichester, over that way, yeah? And I'll get this thing, and I'm with another bird called Tracy, yeah? And Danny's around the house, and anyway, I'll go down to the caravan, I'll come back from the caravan, big lot of money, come back, park the Jeep, go in the house, my son's there, all right boy, Dan give me some fags, go across the road getting the fags, got about 25 minutes, 20 minutes, come back, my motor's shut up, the radio's shot, windscreen, tyres, a lot. I'm thinking it can only be one person, can only be the old man, you know. But where's he going to go this far? I don't know. They go upstairs, blood everywhere, my son's in the house shouting my son. They killed my dog, shot my dog. I've had murders, hurting people, doing people for what's happened to me, you know what I mean, come on. This ain't normal, these things are normal what happens, yeah? So the dog's dead, Danny's crying, Mum and Dad are thinking, was it I don't know, it's all gonna be nutty. I'm looking for people, the other people want statements, this, that and the other, they get 2 guns. It's like, gets really out of hand, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do? You know what I mean, she's gone back home, Danny, with mum and dad. The old man's ill. The old man, I can't believe it. I'm walking around the park, Richmond Park, and I come back and he's walking with my son. The old man, he's not too good, but he's with my son walking around the park. I'm going mad, you know what I mean? He's got my son, you know, walking around the park. I've already said this a long time ago, but I don't like it, you know? And I want to punch his lights out, you know what I mean? We can't, my son's there, you know what I mean? So let it go. And loads of things happen. I get this story all mixed up a little bit because it's such a big story. You get, you know, trying to work it all out. It's a long time ago, yeah? So eventually, I have to leave. Yeah? They shot my house up, I killed my dog. He said, I've got to go because it looks like I'm going to go. Someone's going to kill me, yeah? And when I go to Brentford, I get on a pipe. I get on a crack really bad. Mickey then gives me things. I said it to other people, but he gives me the elbow. Mickey gives me the elbow because he realises that I'm on the thing. Then we all get nicked. I told you, come around the house. I'll be all there. We all got nicked for an Operation Indian Black. It's all a big thing. I lose everything. Can't nick me. All I am is a bodyguard, and that's it. And you know, they've got nothing on me, nothing at all. I'm just a bodyguard for his wife and his kids. You know, there's nothing. I've got no paperwork. I've got no bleeper. I've got nothing in my name. I've got nothing at all to put me to this. Yeah, they held me for. I think they held me for about a day in Customs House. But you know, in the end, it was all over. And then you know, I thought, what? And then everything went boss-eyed from that time. Everything went boss-eyed. I got involved with crack, Compton. You know, I got involved, mate, and everything went boss-eyed. I become a crackhead. I become a mad crackhead. I was hurting people, bashing people up really bad for crack. You know, I mean, I was going down King's Cross, waiting for people to come over and sell me something, and then I was bashing up 2 or 3 guys just taking the parcel, and it was going on, and I was doing it all the time. You know, and I never stopped until one day. I mean, I am going to tell this story. I think until one day, come up to me, some people, and said, "You're interested in a bit of work?" Because I wanted money. I was on a pipe and I needed money. Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, of course I am. And he took me to a car phone warehouse gaff. Yeah, they'd already gone through the wall. And they told me there's millions of phones there, this, that and the other. So anyway, I went there with a big motor, 7-ton motor, van, you know, big lorry van thing. And in the back of the motor, I'm smoking crack like it's going out of fashion. I swear, when I told you I could do a quarter or half ounce, I was that mad to go and do it. I had to get out my nut to go and do it. And I went and done it. Listen, let's leave it there, yeah? Let's leave it there and get it back later because it's going to go too big and I get bored with it, yeah? All right, nice one.